Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories, we're going to share our thoughts, and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? Hello, hello, hello. A happy Saturday night to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world watching this replay. My name is Patricia Peters. I'm the host on Chat with Pat. And I would like to tell you guys that I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a friend, a neighbor, and I am a digital business entrepreneur. But before all of that, I was a teacher, I was a nanny, I was a banker, I was a trainer for a huge major green energy company, and I was a CI coordinator. But now, guess what? I'm a digital entrepreneur and I'm so excited. I have a beautiful woman on screen today, and we have been going back and forth for over a month, guys. She's one hard woman to get, I'm telling you. But she made it. She made it finally. And let me introduce her to you. I'll tell you a little bit that I know of her, and then she will tell us about herself. So meet Tashi Dem. She is a definition of strength, resilience, and ambition. As a devoted wife and mother, she pours her heart into her family, managing school runs, park adventures, and the endless joys. That means a lot of challenges, right? Of parenthood. But beyond that, she is also a full-time professional and a thriving digital business owner. Her hands are full, her home is bustling, and her schedule is packed. But she wouldn't have it any other way. Why? Because she made a choice that secures her family's future. She knew that building something beyond the everyday grind was the wisest decision. One that ensures financial stability, freedom, and the ability to truly enjoy life with those she loves. Tashi is fearless, hardworking, and deeply compassionate. With a heartwarming presence, a sharp mind, and a fierce dedication to success, she is leading her business with courage and confidence. She's proof that family and ambition can go hand in hand. And that's true fulfillment comes from building a life where time, freedom, and love are priority. She's not just working, she is building a legacy, and she is doing it beautifully. With that being said, Tashi, I want to say thank you so much for being here in my presence on Chat with Pat. I really appreciate you. Thanks for accepting my invitation. So take it away, girl. Tell us something about yourself.
Okay, thank you. I don't have to, I think, say much about myself anymore now. You said it all, but then I'll go on very basic things about that, very personal things about myself. So you said all about my professional life and all that. Thank you. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I'm Tashi here, coming live from Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, that's why, because we are two different time zone, we had this. That's
She's
the
Sunday.
only.
You're Sunday, right? And I'm Saturday.
Yeah, and you Saturday. And that's the only downside of working online, that it's sometimes when you want to talk to your business partners face to face on over phone like this, it's difficult to manage time. Yeah, switch time. But otherwise, we are in the dream job. Yeah, so I'm Tashi from Brisbane, Australia, mom of three beautiful kids. They're lovely. They're all good. But then when I came here for my second master's degree in Australia in 2017, I came here with my two daughters. They were just 2 and 4 at the time. Initially, I was here in 2009 and 10 to study my first degree, master's degree. And then I came single. And at the time, I found many parents bringing children here and having really good time, and all I saw was that beautiful good memories they make together. And when I brought my own children, I had to deal with the other side. So bills, when you have family, you have to rent whole house for yourself, and then also you're paying bills by yourself. Previously, when I came alone, I was like sharing bills with friends, sharing house with friends, and it was all the peanut compared to coming as a family, and when you have to deal with everything full. And as a result, even with 2 master's degree, I had to do a lot of cleaning jobs. So I took up multiple cleaning jobs to just stay afloat, like paying bills, meeting. Yeah. So That's why I looked into, I had lots of line in the sand moment kind of thing, like questioning myself in the silent moment when you're cleaning homes or offices. I was questioning myself, is that's all I came here for, and all that, questioning myself at the deep inside, all the
Right.
time in the back
Mm.
of my mind. That's when I thought about uh, doing something online, switching
Mhm.
online, and that's how it's not going to take a lot of time because you have other questions. But that's the way. That's the line in the sand moment when I had to think about the working online, and then I have tested and tried a lot of things online. Initially searched for working online opportunities, not the business, because
Right.
I don't have any business skills to work online. So I was working online because I have IT background. I thought I can do some data entry job or something from my home that I can do with my kids at home.
Mhm.
But then I ended up getting a lot of on my feeds, a lot of ads, advertisement of online business, and then I tested and tried, and lost myself searching a lot of things, and took me 2 years to actually find this. And actually, when I found this, thanks to my all my bad experiences and all testing and trialing experiences that taught me that
Right.
what is right in this business. A lot of things that clicked that I was
Mhm.
looking for, that I
Right.
didn't have time to build all the back end stuff, the techie stuff. It was
Mhm.
all looked after in our business. This community
Mhm.
is looking after a lot of things, heavy lifting done, no selling. So that all clicked, which is my other downside, all checked by this system. So I sticked with it. And since 2019, I was started working online, and now I'm fully working online. So that's me. Yep.
Oh my goodness, Tashi,
My
I am
introduction.
so happy that you made it into this business, that you made this choice and you found this business. You're
Yes.
talking about housekeeping when I first came to America. So what country did you came from originally?
Sorry, I'm from Bhutan. So Bhutan is
Oh,
very like
oh
a
my
peaceful
goodness, you're
country,
my
happy
first
country. Yes,
you're my first Bhutanese, right? Oh my
yes,
goodness.
but could be true. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
amazing. That's amazing. Yes.
yeah.
So you came from Bhutan, I came from Guyana. We know what struggle
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
I came from South America, Guyana.
Yeah.
So we know what struggle is. We know what hardship is, right? We know the struggle. So when
Yeah.
we come here we came in
Dreams.
a foreign land for dreams, and we have
Yeah.
purpose and we have plans,
Yeah.
right? And we want to be successful. When I
Yeah.
came first, I did 1 day of housekeeping and I couldn't walk after that. For
Yeah.
a few
It's
days,
not
I couldn't
easy.
walk because I did housekeeping. The people made me clean from top to bottom, the whole house, and they paid me
Yeah.
$65. I was like, no, I rather work smarter, not harder.
Yeah. It's not easy. The housekeeping job, especially, is really
Oh
difficult.
my God.
Yeah.
I went to an
It.
Asian family's
Yeah.
house
The
to clean,
response.
and the grease and the stove, and oh my goodness, I couldn't walk after that. I've never done all that hard work in 1 day, right? I wasn't cut out for that. So I tell myself, no, this is not for me. I need to do something that is fitting to my knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And we all start from somewhere.
Yeah.
You work hard, you draw the line in the sand and say, that's it, right?
Yeah.
And when you go to a foreign land, you take whatever you have and you make it your own until you get on your feet. You're a woman with two masters. Impressive. I am so proud of you, girl.
Yeah, but in the foreign land, when you have no local experience, you end up finding yourself doing other odd jobs. And that's
Yes.
the time you have to think about other things like
Right. And
solution. And
after that I became a nanny because of documents and stuff like that. I became a nanny, right? And for 5 years I worked in Manhattan as a nanny. And then I move up here and then start working at the bank for 17 years. And then I worked for the major green energy company for 4 years. So, you know, time
yeah,
flies when you're having
yeah,
fun, I guess.
yeah, 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 cool.
So
Yeah.
you are one busy woman, mom, wife, kids. Oh my God, the whole 9 yards. So let me get into your first question because you have a potluck waiting for you. You have lunch prepared.
No problem. Yeah, I still am excited about this. Forgot my potluck. Yeah.
So, so your first question is, what tools or platforms do you find essential for running your business?
So we are digital entrepreneurs.
Mhm.
Everything that makes our life easier, actually. So these days, our prospects are everywhere on social media. So definitely without social media, we are not there. So number one is social media. I'm thankful for,
Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook being there, so, Instagram, where we all do a lot of things there.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, I'm learning and picking up there as well. So I'm thankful for TikTok. Actually, I was able
Yeah,
to
I'm on
go
TikTok
live.
too. Yeah.
Okay, we should go live there then after this. Yeah, I was like, actually, do you go live on TikTok?
I go live all the time.
Okay, cool. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, I like TikTok, and then I also, yeah, all the social media. Then we definitely need our basic tools like mobile phone,
Yes.
laptop,
Yes.
and then
Right. Right.
selfie
Right.
sticks. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Those are
Uh-huh.
the basic ones. But the all the rest of the things that makes our life easier, like now, definitely these days AI makes our life so easy.
Very
Yeah, a lot
easy.
of things can be automated with AI, and a lot of
Yes, just a touch of
editing
a
done by
button,
that.
right? Yeah.
Scheduling, yeah, making
Yeah.
routine for us and all that.
Yeah.
Amazing, yeah. And then our back end system. I'm definitely thankful for our system. Like previously, I was saying, like that we don't have to do a lot of selling. We don't have to do any of selling because our
Selling it.
system is taking care of that. So the sales funnel, definitely sales funnel is our
That's our go-to.
nah, invisible, yeah, invisible superhero that's backing us up, and email marketing and all those automation in place, the tools
Right.
that's so useful to us. Those are the main pillars of our business, and the
Mm-hmm.
training and your learning, everyday learning, those tools that trainings, resources that we have, and the learning that we get to do because of the business. And those are all the tools that also help us stay plugged in and keep running our business every day on the automation sort of thing. So that those are the really ones that I use every day.
Beautiful. Beautiful,
Yeah,
Tashi. Guys, for
yeah,
those who are watching out there, you're wondering what are we talking about? This business is a piece of cake. Why? Everything is handed to us on a platter. We
yeah,
just have to take it and make it what we want it to be, right? The
yeah,
training, all the tools
yeah,
we have, the social media. Social media is our engine. That's our engine that brings our revenue to us. Those are
yeah,
people that comes in all walks of social media. We have TikTok, we have LinkedIn, we have Instagram, we have Facebook. What else do we have? Yes, we have so many, right? And that is
yeah.
what we use because everybody's on social media these days. We don't have to go to do warm
YouTube,
market. We don't have to go search for people. We don't have to do all that stuff. This is easy peasy, as easy as
yeah,
it gets.
yeah,
And Tashi tells you there. She tells you the whole 9 yards of it, right? So
yeah,
if you're thinking and wondering like how can I do this? How will I get people to come to the business? You don't have to, you just have to do your ad and that's it. All right? Your next question is, can you describe how you manage work-life balance while running a digital business?
This is area where I struggle most because when you say you are the boss of your own, you don't
Mm-hmm.
have someone looking out for you, and you are not away from your kids and your household. You're working from home.
Uh-huh.
I tend to overlap them so much. So when I'm
Uh-huh.
cooking in the kitchen, I'm listening to masterminds. And sometimes our Thursday mastermind, I'll be cooking, busy cooking on the thing, and then I have to take
Uh-huh.
off my gloves immediately because I need to note down something from the
Uh-huh.
mastermind.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I take my kids to most days I take my youngest to park, and
Right,
when
right.
he's in the park, I tend to do go live. So there are a lot of overlapping, but because you're your own boss,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm grateful that I can do some things I overlap, but then some things I can leave behind after I'm done with my family stuff. So
Right, right, right.
today later I'm going, but then right now I'm working on this. Sometimes it's a struggle to put things what like a line, draw line on the way when you want to do and not do. But I
Mm-hmm.
also am starting to do a checklist thing where I say tell myself, okay, 2 hours I'm going to work on this one tomorrow, or 15
Right,
minutes
right,
I'll work
right.
on this, and then 2 hours that I'm going to work on my business. I break down further into chunks
Mm-hmm.
where I'll be doing like, okay, on my content this much, and then I'll be working on my ads this much. And then maybe
Very
I'll go out and shoot video when I'm taking my son out to the park and all that. So I try to, as much as possible, try not to overlap, but there's always an overlap, and that's my struggle. But yeah, I don't have complete thing, but then there's always a balance, that in a sense that because we are flexible, we can work around only those lives we have to do watch on live, but even then we can have leave for replay if you don't have anything to ask in the chat, live chat.
right.
Yeah, so I'm so grateful for having this, that sometimes last night I put my son kids to sleep, and then after that 11 p.m. is our that
Mastermind.
mastermind last night.
Yeah.
So Zoom meeting, our team meeting.
Mhm.
So I was attending that until what after that. Then even I was doing some work, implementing what was taught of about the Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Oh, yeah.
slept around 1 a.m. I slept. So see, that is flexible. We can do it. It's just that we also have to adapt to being flexible, because sometimes it can go all the time difference and all, it can go up and down. But
Hmm.
I also try to stay with my routine. So morning routine where we learn from our mastermind again. I try
Hmm.
to stick to morning routine of praying and meditating, not really
Hmm.
meditating again, praying and doing
Hmm.
some rituals, and then of doing my journal, gratitude and all
Right.
that.
Hmm.
So that's the thing that I put myself on routine, not strict routine. I still have overlap and all that, but then
Compromising ones. Yeah.
this having all that structured routine help me make have a balance in, because why we came in this business have to have time for my kids, and
Hmm.
that's my first priority, and then everything revolves around that. So that's the
That's
way I
beautiful.
deal it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Guys, she doesn't let the business take over her life. She makes the business work around her schedule, right? And if you're watching out there, listen, this business give you leverage of time. You can maneuver this business, set your schedule, work around it, do whatever you want with your family, and still find time for your business. Big why? Find time for your business. Why? Because you are your own boss. You know, you watch Mastermind this morning and you learn about Tasha, you learn about Instagram, right? Isn't that cool? I
Yeah.
did 5 ads after that.
Ah, okay. I
Instagram.
did one morning
While she
when I
was
was waiting
talking,
for you. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, while she was teaching it,
Yeah.
I was on it. Yes, so I sent out 5 ads on Instagram. So so that
Yeah.
was very interesting. That was very
Yeah.
interesting. So yes, folks, you can find time. This business doesn't take over your life.
Yeah.
You work your way around this business.
The
You are
business.
your
Yeah.
own boss. No one is there to tell you, oh, you have to do this now, you have to do that now, right? You set your schedule according to your own thinking and liking and how you want it to be. So good answer, Tashi. I'm so proud of you, kiddo. Your next question
Thanks.
is, what has been the most surprising lesson you have learned since starting your business?
Surprising lessons is that it's just that the limiting beliefs we all have as a mom, especially me after moving countries, even though I had 11 years working in IT background back home. When I came here, I initially looked for some jobs, and then initially I just was studying, and because of that gaps in my career, when
Mm-hmm.
I started looking for a job, I didn't hear back from employer.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few applications here and there, I lost my confidence in
Mm.
applying for jobs here. So um, that made me really lose confidence in doing anything. I thought I was not good enough to even do online business or work from home,
Oh,
but I
wow.
really wanted to do that. So now this is what I tell people, is that when, because of seeing results in myself, that I'm not good at selling, I'm not good at convincing, I'm not good at talking as well. It's just that because of this business I learned some skills, but I'm still improving. So I'm not good person to be able to convince anyone into buying anything from me.
Mm-hmm.
But because of our automated system, I was able to see result in the online space. So
Wow.
I want, yeah, I the lesson that I learned is, as long as you know why you want something, as long as you have this desire, a burning desire in you to do
Mm-hmm.
something in your life, you can
Right.
achieve anything. There's nothing stopping you from achieving that one. uh, you have to have this vision, that mindset and vision in you that, oh, I need that. For me, what was it was my daughter crossed one busy traffic light because I got late to pick her up coming from work. During the school pickup time, the traffic was bad and I got late to pick her up. And she came looking for me in my direction, crossing the red traffic light. I was like, after that, my heart stopped. That's it. I cannot do it anymore. So
Right.
I
Right.
had
Right.
to stop and think and reconsider all my things. That was
Your why.
um,
Your
my
why.
why, strong why. It's the
Mm-hmm.
foundation of why I had to find something to do online around my kids' school time. That suit my kids' school pick up and drop off, and when they
Mm-hmm.
are holidays, I can be home with them. I don't have to send them to after school care, before school care, wake them up before 6 a.m. and drop them just for me to reach to work. So that's the reason I started looking for online business, and that's the reason I saw success in online business space.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I didn't have any belief in myself left to actually jump onto online business and do things that I've never done before. I didn't have any skills to work online. I didn't have any followers on my social media still. But then things working because of the
Mm-hmm.
system. But why did I
Yes.
go on looking for that system? Because I wanted. So I
Mm-hmm.
found my why. I found my desire to work online, switch online. And when
Mm-hmm.
you have this why, anything is possible. So
Right.
people always ask you, how much do you earn? How much you make money? This is not the problem. Making money
Right.
is money will follow if you have the desire to work. If you have that why figured out, you can actually
Mm-hmm.
do anything in life. So that's the
Yes.
lesson that as long as you know what you want, you can have that. You just
Mm-hmm.
need to find out. That's the biggest lesson I open on that. And that's the main reason also our business is built on the foundation why of you, why you want that business, your problem, the main struggle that you're having. That's why the business is built on that foundation. And that's what I learned as well, because the foundation, if the foundation is strong, the building on the top is easy and it will be stable.
Wonderful.
So 5 years in this business, I'm still doing that because the foundation is strong. Really wanted it, and the way to find this is not important. You can find it because you want it. So that's the main lessons, yeah, in life.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for that answer, Tashi. You nailed it. Guys, if you're watching, this is a woman, gorgeous woman on screen. You saw her, right? She has two masters. She is an IT specialist from Bhutan. She came into Australia to live, right? And she lost all confidence because when you're in a different land, it's a different story. Everything changes, right? She lost confidence. She has no motivation. But when she found this business, she started to build all of that back because when you're in this business, it transforms your mindset. You become bold, you become brave, you become confident, and your mindset is there working along with you, telling you this is your journey, this is what you need, this is where you're going. You have an end result coming, and that's your desire because you have a why. She has a why. She has her kids, she has her family, and she wants to set a standard as a mom to bring in that income and a long term income, right? That'll last for
Yeah.
legacy. And that is why she's here today, guys. And if you're looking outside, those who are watching, that you're not business partners with us right now, if you don't have money, use your time to make money. If you have money, use your money to save time. But if you are busy and broke, clearly you are doing something wrong, right? Clearly you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So be like Tashi, be like myself. We see the distance we are going. We know the journey and the purpose why we are here in this business. And if you get into this business, you will witness and experience that as well. So, for those who are watching out there, this business is a place to be. This is the best business online today.
Yeah.
It it gives you 90%, do all the back work for you. You just put in the 10%. So don't belittle yourself. Don't tell yourself you're not capable, you're not reliable, and you're not trustworthy to do this business. When you get in here, you learn from scratch how to build that self esteem, how to build your confidence, and how to build motivation and being ambitious and have a determination in your heart and to have endurance to go the distance, right? So don't sell yourself short. You're worth more than you value yourself. So with that being said, Tashi, you have your next question, kiddo. How
Cool. Shoot.
important is content making to your overall strategy, and what types of content do you focus on? Let's hear your
So,
secret.
okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I've never been asked this question by a fellow business partner in the past.
You're
Anyways,
on chat with Pat,
content
you
is,
know?
yeah, yeah, you are good. So, content is king. People say not only in our business, in all the social selling, people, the content is the main killer. So, content is the main thing to sell anything. People are
Mm-hmm.
all selling something online, and what they do is through their content, the
Yeah, we don't
advertising
sell
and
products, we
everything.
sell
Yeah,
contents. Yeah.
yeah, content. So we do attraction marketing and all that. Yeah. So the main content, because I'm a mom, I only talk about mom stuff, and
I
I
bet.
want to give, yeah, everything mom, but then I give value for moms. This in Yeah, I'm a mom of three, so on the this through this journey I've learned learn a thing or two. So whatever I learned I share with people, so about moms, because to sell anything you want to build trust with people, and you want to engage with people and all that. So social media also have algorithm that deals with, if you are engaging with people, it's a plus point. So we learn a lot of things from our training. But then, yeah, type of contents I share with people are, of course, I'm a business owner, so I end up talking with my business whenever I feel proud of my business, whenever something great happens inside my community. I can't stop sharing that on in my PH socials.
Right.
This
Mm-hmm.
That's all about the business. But I think I'm sure it's same with you also.
Mm-hmm.
There are always a lot of things happening, especially when we have
Too many to count. Yeah.
masterminds. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
masterminds. People are so generous, sharing their knowledge and then sharing their a true story about the business. They are not there to convince us or make us buy or anything, but they are
Mm-hmm.
sharing their true stories because they are inspirational motivation. They want to help
Yeah.
us grow as well. They want to
Yeah.
make us work. And I find that so encouraging, and I find that so selfless of them to share about all that just to make us work for our own business. And I
Mm-hmm.
can't stop sharing that on my page, the true stories. Those are
Right.
so
Right. Right.
eye-opening, and I want to inspire my followers as well. Those
That's
things are
amazing.
type of content I share from my business perspective. But as a mom, I share a lot of things that I cook in my kitchen, because as a full-time working from home mom, I end up 80% of my time mostly in my kitchen, either cooking for my family or cooking for myself. So, and yeah, and then when I find anything useful like tips
Mm-hmm.
on cooking, I share that. Reading, I also work in library, so when I
Mm-hmm.
work in library I find a lot of useful tips on
Books. Mm-hmm.
having, yeah, teaching kids about early literacy and
Mm-hmm.
books suggestion. I end up sharing those things mostly through stories, because I don't want my page to be also have lots of things that are so different that people will
Right.
get lost what I'm up to. So I
Yeah.
share that through stories and interact with people. So moms who follow me, they like to hear about all the mom struggles I share, because I'm a real mom who's not perfect still. After three kids, still learning to be a best mom. Yeah, I find myself struggling with every stage. All the three kids are so different. I find myself still learning from my kids and still
Mm-hmm.
putting lots of them, like as soon as I feel like I know this one and my other one is so different, I
Different. Yeah.
completely yeah, knock me down. And yeah, all those things I share with them,
Yeah.
struggles, all the good things, because you when you have kids, it's not always dull. Like you cannot
Right.
have 1 5 minutes of dull moment with them.
Yeah,
So when I
never
have,
alone.
yeah, all those I share. And definitely we have to provide some value, so I share wherever there's value, like saving tips, yeah,
Hmm.
all those things. So because we want to give value before we want people to buy from
I
us.
know. I look at your
Yeah,
page. It's very interesting. It's different, but interesting. And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
you need to be different. Like you have your kids, they're different, right? You have five fingers, they're not equal, but when they come together, they
yeah,
can do wonders, right?
yeah,
And your kids, and you do different stuff. As a business owner, I just glanced at your page and I was like, oh, she's different, different in a good way, right? And we
yeah,
all need to be different, but we're all heading to the same goal. We have the
yeah,
same journey, we have the same destination, and it doesn't matter what you post or how you post it or whenever you post, as long you do the job. Because posting on social media for us digital attraction marketers, that's our engine. That is the one source that we have to build our algorithm for people to come into our page and watch our stories and see our posts. And that's how we build our relationship with people, because we want people to resonate with our lives. We
yeah,
guys, this business is very, very legit because we're posting our lives, our families, our children, our whole stories are out there, right? So we want you
yes,
guys to know that we are real people in
yeah,
a real business making real money. All right. And
yeah,
Tashi is posting her family. I'm posting my family. And I want you guys to know that's our source. Social media is our business lifelines. All the
yeah,
social
true,
media, that's our business lifelines that we keep posting stuff. So if you see us, we are real people. All right. Tashi, you did
yeah.
an amazing, amazing job so far. You did
Thank you.
wonderful. So, your final question is, what motivates you to keep pushing forward in the face of setbacks?
This is easy. Before that, I'll still touch on the content because you said this is our thing. Yesterday, I was attending our community event, just
Hmm.
Bhutanese, lot of Bhutanese. They were like, "Oh, I see you online. I don't come in, but I always watch your life, and you're doing so great, and I enjoy watching your son sports and all that." So the
Hmm.
people are watching you and commenting, and some even though we like feel like they are sometimes it's just especially when you watch early in the morning go
Right.
lives, yeah,
Hmm.
you can feel like there are not many
Motivated.
people
Yeah.
watching that, but
Yeah.
people are watching replays and all that. And some people let you even know that you're doing great, and they
Yes.
like seeing your content. So yeah,
Right.
like
Hmm.
yeah, so it's the positive thing that even though they didn't become my buyer or anything, like,
Right.
but
Right.
then they still like it
You're
and
still
appreciate
watching.
it.
One
Yeah,
day they'll
watching and
decide.
appreciate
One
it.
day
Yeah.
they'll decide. Yeah.
Mm. Hopefully, but then the yesterday what I liked was that they appreciate me coming live and posting about my journey
Hmm.
and every day, and they said like, oh yeah, I like watching your thing and all that. They're giving a lot of feedback, positive
Hmm.
comments yesterday. Yeah, so with your last question, what
Hmm.
keeps me, what motivated every day is, yeah, like I shared about the foundation of the business. The
Hmm.
main reason why I came in the business, I do what I do because of why I had to do it in the first
Hmm.
place.
Right.
So every day, it's not like a bed of roses, even though it's an online business. We try to, we tend to say it's so like easy and all that compared to a lot of other businesses online or network marketing or other business that I've done, and also the physical businesses I've done. I did food truck, I did cleaning business, all that. This is
Hmm.
nothing. This is nothing
Nothing
because
compared
the
to, yeah.
selling is done. Yeah, nothing. We don't have inventory. All the hassle of the physical business, we don't have it. And all the online business also, people say, a lot of people now do say, call it online business without having any sales funnel or anything like that system
Hmm.
handling it. They still
Right.
do everything manually. So
Yeah.
compared to all the other online business also, I was so blessed But so having said that, we still have our own struggle, our mindset. We are fighting with our mindset sometimes. When
It's a
you are
battle.
working from your home, you are alone.
Yeah.
And for us, because of the community, we know what's happening with our friends and what we have some helping hand to keep us
Mm.
motivated every day. But then
Right.
if you don't come and watch our mastermind and all that, we don't know what's happening, and we tend to lose sight of the focus. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, so when I have that kind of thing, like when you feel like watching Netflix, like when you feel like binging on Netflix series, or
Hmm.
when you feel like going lots of, yeah, going playing with your friends or weekends night out or all of
Hmm.
that, when you cannot focus on your business, I go back
Right. Right.
and revisit my why. Oh, I forgot I have this to do, and that's the reason I did it. I have to do it, and that pulls me down. That my why keeps me grounded and re-look at my why. Just looking at my why makes me feel like jumping on it all over again. And so that's why I even after 5 years in the business, I'm still like fresh and just like you, I'm still excited and motivated about this business. Yeah.
That's
So
great.
it's
That's great.
all my why in short. Yeah.
Yeah, like I find myself like if I go to the grocery store and I take too long, I was like, I could have taken half of this time and take the other half and do some constructive stuff in my business, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if I'm just sitting down in the swing on the deck in the backyard, I was like, I might as well make some posts right now.
Yeah.
So I use because you have that mindset. Your mentality has changed, right? Your
Yeah.
mindset is so
Yeah.
transformed
Yeah.
that you want to be constructive all the time. You want to keep posting. You want to build that algorithm. You want people to know what you're doing. You want people to see what you're doing, and you want leads to come in, right? You want people
Yeah.
to come into the business. So you keep doing what you're doing, and that's what a business mindset is like. No time to
Yeah.
waste. I tell people follow the CIC process. Wake up with clarity, go through your day with intentions, and do it consistently. You never have a dull moment after that, right? Because
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
you do is constructive and productive. Because I tell people, even though this business is like in Guyanese terminology, you say you're skylarking, right? You
This
get so
kind
much free time on your hand, right?
yeah.
So this business is already done for you. But when you get in here, treat it as if it's a it's a job, even though it's
Yeah.
not a job. Treat it as a job because you get paid to work 9 hours, 8 hours a day, and you work from stand to bow, right?
Yeah.
Starting to end. You work hard, laborious job for your pay. So when you get in this business, if you put that same energy into this business, you'll get the results faster,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Treat it as a
Yeah.
job for the first 6 or a year. And then after that, you can skylark,
Yeah.
right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Otherwise, you
Tashi,
find yourself like this all the time,
exactly.
scrolling other people's feeds.
Yes, I
Distraction.
for since 2009 until 2024, I've been scrolling on people's page, liking,
And yeah.
complimenting,
Yeah.
thank you, congratulations.
Yeah.
It didn't give
And
me any
no.
money, no money at all,
Yeah.
right?
Money goes to others. Yeah.
Yes, they're making the
Yes.
money, and you guys think you're
So
not
yeah.
marketers. You wear brand name clothes, you wear fancy purse, you wear Nike boots. People say, where you get the boots from, right? And I like your watch. You tell them where you get it from. You are a marketer. You are a salesperson, and you are not aware of it, right? Every day you do sales in your life. You tell people what restaurant to go to, what Netflix show is good to watch, you know, and you do so much marketing on a daily basis, guys. We are all salespeople. We're all marketers, but we're not getting paid for it. I'm getting paid. Tashi is getting paid. You're not getting paid. So if you want to get paid for marketing, hop onto this business. All right. Tashi, you did an amazing job. And because you did an amazing job, I know your potluck is bubbling over there. Um,
No problem.
you have a bonus question, kiddo.
Mm.
So, bonus question. When
Okay.
you
No problem.
this is very easy, but listen to it. When you reach your goal, and you know what that goal I'm talking about, that is required of you to have a fixed income. What are three things you will do and two places you will go?
The, three things I'll do. I'll definitely, yeah, travel lots with my kids. I'm going to go back to my country for like, I want to live like because Australia is my home. Definitely my
Mm-hmm.
home. Australia gave me lots. And
Mm-hmm.
my country, my own country, is somewhere I want to retire as well. But I want to go there before I been retired, but before I'm still useful. I want to go back and live there. So I
Right.
want to go back, pay back my country also when I'm still very productive. So if I
Mm-hmm.
achieve that
That
position
goal.
to,
Yep.
yeah, the passive income, I'm going to live 6 months in my country and 6 months here, and then
Mm-hmm.
traveling in between. So these days a lot of people homeschool their kids, and I
Ah,
can do that. Yeah, in Australia, homeschooling is so popular. I think it is in America and all the developed
yes,
countries.
yes. People are doing
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah.
I can,
Mm-hmm.
because I studied myself to master's degree. I can definitely, I think, follow the instruction and homeschool, and I'll when I have time and all that. So that's the plan. Because by bringing my kids to this country for a better future, I realize that I'm stripping them off of a lot of other opportunities as well. My
Mm-hmm.
country has lots of good values, good
Mm-hmm.
tradition, and
Yeah.
the multiple languages. Back home, we can speak a lot of languages, but my kids here now, they are just like Aussies. They speak one language only.
Okay.
English, plain, yeah, no secret. So I want to give them back their own what I have. I can speak
Yes.
Hindi, Indian language, Nepali language. I know my Bhutanese
Really?
language, yeah, and English. And my kids, they don't even know my own language. It's a failure on my part that I couldn't continue to build it here. But then, when the environment itself is a lot of English speaking, it's hard to like. Initially, when I was like broken between thinking that they will struggle not knowing English to when they go out to like teaching my own language. So now I
Mm-hmm.
want to give them back whatever is
Okay.
missed.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So my own
So
country, and then travel the world, and then live 50-50.
nice, very nice. That's
Yeah.
that's a good plan. So seeing that you know Hindi, let me see if I can ask you a question in Hindi. Because I only know
I,
English.
okay. I'm not too
तुम्हारा
good
नाम
in
क्या है?
language. That I know. Maranatha. Oh, you know. Oh, Ghana also lots of. Are you Indian origin?
I am Indian to the bones, but
Yeah,
I
you
was
look.
born in Guyana.
Yeah, because Guyana, you don't look Guyana type. That's what I was wondering. Oh, good to know. We are neighbors. So because
Yes,
we are so close, sharing border with India, we know Hindi. That's why we watch lots of
that's right.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my ancestors are from India. The British took my
Yeah.
ancestors to Guyana as indentured
Okay.
laborers, and that's
Yeah.
how I come about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
Yes. So I am
Yeah.
Indian
Yeah.
from a different
Okay.
country. Yes, so
Yeah.
you did well. You did amazing. I'm so proud of you and I respect you. I have so much. A woman with two masters. I salute you, girl. Listen, now is the big moment for you to invite all the moms out there and dads out there, whoever are watching this show. Tell them how good this business is and how you want them to join this business. Let them tap into your link. All the Australians watching, tap into the link. All the Americans, wherever you guys are watching, tap into our link if you want us to be your business mentor. We'll take you every step of the way. So Tashi is going to invite you guys into this business today.
Okay, sure. Yep. So if you're mom, struggling mom, working mom, juggling two jobs or multiple jobs and kids at home, this is
Mm-hmm.
it. It stops here. You don't have to flip your story, narrative, change it. You don't have to deal with it yourself. You can still earn an income from home and be there for your kids. I've been there. I've done all of it, and it works. This one works because it has everything heavy lifting done for you. It's
Mm-hmm.
done for regular moms, just like me, who can who are not good with all the other side of the managing online business, but who also have lots of limiting beliefs. So you don't that stop you from taking action. Do
Mm-hmm.
it. Do this business. You can reach out to Patricia has shared her link there. You can just register there and check our webinar. You will be blown away with that. We're
Mm-hmm.
checking anything will not change anything. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You just check If this it's not for you, nothing changes. You might have learned few details about working online, one or two things
Mhm.
about working online, and you might be able to get inspired and do something else as well. But if it this one seems like something for you, it might change your fate as well. You don't have to rush to traffic and all that until the kids are like primary school graduate. We have to be constantly there, guiding them, picking them up from school, and sick calls and endless sick calls. When they start daycare, they are always home sick. We have to stay home sometimes if we, and then our leave doesn't last. And then we don't have holidays to go anywhere because our leaves finished in leave and casual leave on all the paid leaves are finishing attending
Mhm.
to kids sick calls and all that. So don't have to do that. You can travel anytime you like with this business. Don't wait.
Mhm.
Best time to go online was 20 years before, but second best time is now. So it's your turn.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys. You heard Tashi. She said a mouthful there, right? And listen to her, listen to me. We're inviting you wholeheartedly. You have doubts, you have skepticism, you have fear. Put them all aside. It's good to have all of those. Listen,
Yeah,
when you have skepticism, that means you're very smart. When you have doubts, it's a good thing. You think twice before you do something, right? When you have fear, that's good too. All of that is good. We need a little bit of everything in our lives, but sometimes we need to do something for ourselves as well. We need to take one bold step forward and do something. Find out who you really are, what potential you have, and challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Don't sit down on the couch and watch Netflix, binge watch Netflix and eat chips and just stay comfortable, because staying comfortable is not growing. You gain
yeah,
weight, you get lazy, your mind got
yeah,
clogged up. But if you get up and you move, you do something before something happens, right? That's what we need to do. Don't stay stagnant. When you stay stagnant, nothing grows. When you get
yeah,
up and do something, you grow, you glow, and you become productive, you become successful, you start to enjoy life. As foreigners, as immigrants, we didn't come in this country just to survive. We come in this country to live our best life now. We came here with a plan and a
yeah,
purpose, and we need to achieve those plans. You don't want to leave the earth and leaving your kids behind with nothing to enjoy. You want to leave them with a legacy. And this business gives you that opportunity to leave your kids with a legacy, with your business, that they will
yeah.
have a fixed income every month to enjoy for the rest of their lives. And that's
Beautiful.
why we are here in this business, because we know the potential, we know the end result, we know the rewards. And if you want to find out, tap onto our website and let's do this together. We'll take you every step of the way. So, Tashi, thank you so much for coming on my show today, Chat with
My
Pat. I
pleasure.
love you, girl. I respect you and I appreciate you. So I always like to close my show by saying, do you have any last word,
It's all good.
Tashi?
Yeah, yeah. Take action. Don't stay there. Stagnant.
Good. I always like to close my show by saying, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. And that being said, happy Saturday night and happy Sunday
Happy
morning,
Sunday from
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.